In my last video, I made a pretty bold statement. I said that community is that one thing that is guaranteed to significantly add value to our lives. So in today's video, my aim is to give us some tips on how you can start building a community of your own, a community and a safe space where you feel like you can become the better version of yourself. So welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Let's Return with Esther, where we talk about returning to a better and a greater version of ourselves. And I do believe that community is the key, is that one way, that is a way that we can do that. So I hate revisiting painful memories, but I have to go back to the whole Corona season, right? And one thing that I think we definitely saw with Corona is that we need to be in fellowships. We need to be in relationship with people, because without relationship we are actually dying. I know of an acquaintance of mine who had a daughter in a junior high school, and this daughter was she's naturally shy, right? And with Corona it just even got worse, and then after Corona, unfortunately, she had lost the skills to build relationships, to be around people, that she just became depressed and more depressed and more depressed. So one thing that we can see with Corona is that I think the depression really increased, and I also would like to believe that the rate of suicide has also increased, right? So I think we only have painful memories from that horrific time. So now that we are far away from it, the question is, what can we do? Another thing that I also want to point out is that what saved me in that season was the fact that we were not restricted as a church to have services, so we still could have services as a church. Obviously, we had some limitations. You have to wear masks and all of those limitations that were installed by the state, right? So we did follow those things, but I was so grateful and I was so thankful, because I had a platform to still be with people, to still see people. I couldn't hug people because I love hugs, but the very fact that I would be around people, that I could see some people, and I knew that we were working towards a greater mission, and I knew that I had some skills that I could put at the service of others, that really sustained me in that very traumatic, to be honest, traumatic experience and traumatic time. So the question that you might be asking yourself is, okay, well, Esther, thank you. I think I now know that I need to be in a community, and I now know how important it is to be in a community. So the question is, how do I go about it? Yeah, and I think that I first would like to say that start wherever you are. Start wherever you are and find a need. It doesn't always have to be in the church setting or in some sort of religious settings. I only take those examples because those are it's my environment. Those are it's the environment that I am part of, right? So let's say that if I don't know, I don't wish this upon you, but let's say that you're having some sort of disease, and what you could do maybe to help you in this time in building a community is that you can build a community around that condition. So let's say come up with a support group, a support system, having other people having the same disease and sharing the experiences that you have, and encouraging a person also fight that disease. So this can be a way to do that. So find a group of common interests. What is your passion? What is it that you like to do? And not only this, I believe that you have been given some abilities, and use that abilities to serve others. So I'm coming to my next important point: serve. I believe that there is more joy and more blessing in giving and instead of receiving. Obviously, I think that receiving is very important, but I don't know about you, but me, when I give, I feel like I just feel good about myself. Yeah. So for me, creating a good community also means to be in an environment where I can serve. Last year, I realized that, okay, I had more time in my hands and I wanted to do something that was going to be meaningful. And I decided to start a group of girls, and where we were going to talk about God, share the words, but then I would also try to figure out what their needs are, and I was going to do my best to be there for these girls. So then I created this group, and then we meet once every 2 weeks, you know, because obviously I also have to make sure that I do have the capacity to be able to serve, you know. While I love serving, it shouldn't be at the expense of your own health. So I started doing that, and then I created my own community. I created that environment where I feel like I'm at home. Every time that we meet, we have such enriching and encouraging conversations, and it just gives me that boost that I need to go about the week, right? So start somewhere. You have abilities, you have giftings. There are things that you have been given, that gifts that the Lord has given you, that you've been grounded with. Use those things to create an environment where people can profit from what you have to give. Do not underestimate what you have. Trust me. Sometimes when I talk about serving, maybe you might think, okay, to do things like I did, create a group and having people over at your place, meeting at your place. Maybe you might not want to have people coming into your private space. I mean, this is all up to you. But serving, you can serve also in small things, such as smiling, you know, such as saying hi to a person, such as saying, how are you, and really being interested in hearing what the person has to say, right? There are so many ways that you can serve, and there are so many ways that you can create that community of yours where you're going to be fulfilled and where also you're going to be challenged. So my challenge for you this week is serve. Choose to serve this week. This is my challenge. Serve in whatever capacity that you can. Serve. And when I talk about serving, I'm not just mentioning, talking about serving your family, right? I would like for you to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. Serve people that are not members of your own family. Go out of your comfort zone and go out to serve. And then please come back and let me know how you felt, and let me know that feeling, and let me know what you've gained from this experience, and also let me know if this is an experience that you would love to repeat, you know. So that's my challenge for you this week. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm so happy that you have decided to embark on this journey with me. So subscribe to my channel, and please do invite your friends to do the same, and let us return together. Until my next video, take care.